So Katie, welcome to the show. Welcome to the booth here. Thanks for joining us. So you're now with Manifest as well, and I've talked to Courtney on the podcast before and joked that you've had a fantastic job interview last year at Manifest on stage. So tell us a little bit kind of about that transition, I guess, from MIT to now working with Manifest, where we are right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you said, last year I was keynote speaker at the women's lunch and met Courtney and Pam backstage and just started talking and just really, being at Manifest, I saw the magic. Then I got to see the behind the scenes and I got to meet the team and just saw how amazing they all are and just what was going to happen. And Courtney's like, would you ever consider making a radical career shift? And at that point I had been at MIT for almost 10 years at that point and done amazing things there and really enjoyed my time and still keep in touch with all the guys there, but I was ready for a new challenge. And Manifest is still in supply chain. I still get to talk to all my friends in supply chain and just do it on this huge scale. And so now being here at the show and seeing it all come to fruition is in less than a year.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's been a year, pretty much exactly, right?
Everybody who saw her speak last year, it was like I felt, sort of invigorated and charged, and the positivity, the diversity, inclusion. You're just so big on that, and I love that.
Yeah. My goal is to make the supply chain more diverse.
Yeah, and I think that's such a great goal to have, and I think Manifest is doing such a great job of pushing that as well. Like you were the keynote speaker at the women's lunch. You guys are having the women's lunch in a little bit here now, actually, today, and you continue to see that. And I think too, like you just create this environment where it is very just open, I think, and it feels very like inclusive, and you're able to just easily connect with whoever you want at all different levels, and I think that's such an important thing. So I guess tell us a little bit about how is the show going for you guys?
Yeah, so the show is going great. The energy, I'm sure you guys were here on the first day. It shocked me to step out into
it was
the hall
insane in that corner,
and see all the people. And then unfortunately it rained, so we had to be inside. But the energy that was in that kickoff party has just, it's continued through the entire week.
And your expectations for 4,500 have been exceeded.
Oh yeah, we blew that out of the water.
Isn't that crazy? I mean,
Give us some numbers. Come on.
Rough numbers.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, all right. We'll wait on that. But
I'll tell you right now, it's over 48,
it's definitely
70.
more. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I think we'll hit 5,000.
48.70.
Yeah.
I'm random. I'm fishing.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go in for. I'm gonna say you cracked 5,000. I'm gonna go in for 5,000.
Okay.
So we'll see who wins, Rob here.
Think about that though. From what was it last year?
Right around 3,000.
Yeah. It's big time growth.
I mean,
First year was like 1,000. Like the growth is just unbelievable.
So 1 year it was canceled and it rolled over into for COVID, and it rolled over into which was the first year though, right?
That was the Omicron year.
Were you here?
Omicron.
No, I wasn't here.
Okay.
No.
I had a brand new baby at that point, and so I was
I remember you
not
talking
leaving
about
the
your
house.
daughter, right?
Son,
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your son's name?
Jack.
Shout out to Jack.
Hello. Your mom rocks. Yes. All right. So, I mean, very interesting, and it's amazing to see the growth that you guys have been able to build, and not just growth. I mean, think community too. I mean, like with the fest too. I mean, that's such a valuable newsletter that you guys put out there into the industry all year long. Not just to serve attendance at Manifest or anything like that. I think it's a fantastic resource, and I think even more notable is like I've talked to a couple of people too, like where they weren't gonna come initially, and then they just like booked a flight last minute, and they're like, I have to be there. And I think it's like it's a who's who of in supply chain that is here. And I know that one of the big focuses for this year too was to get more shippers in the building as well. And I think I heard that you led that effort a little bit. So tell us a little bit about how that's going and how the mix is this year as well.
Yeah. So this year I hope everyone has noticed there are far more shippers
definitely
here.
Is that over 1,500?
That was that's our goal, was to have over 1,500 buyers, and I don't have the numbers yet, but I'm pretty certain that happened based on the people that I've met. Having that balance between the shippers and, the service providers and investors and startups is so important. We don't want to have growth for the sake of growth just to have more numbers. We want to make sure that we keep that balance because we want people to keep coming back. We want them to have valuable experiences. And if they feel too much like they're being sold to, then they're not going to come back. So we need to keep that organic experience where it's all about networking. It's all about, the FOMO that you get on LinkedIn, that seeing...
There's real FOMO.
Yeah.
This show, I think, created a lot of FOMO for people who were either on the fence or maybe didn't even think they were going to come, and they were like, holy shit, I got to get there.
Yeah.
What's a flight on Southwest or whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
We had a lot of late registrants.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that combined with the Super Bowl, I think we had, a few people once they realized that the 49ers were going to be in or the Chiefs, that they're like, oh, well, this is a great excuse for my company to pay for me to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, the city is in a buzz right now as you see everything around.
Yeah.
The Sphere, which is right near us, has been broadcasting things. And it's pretty cool to be here. I kind of wish I was staying, but I'm kind of glad I'm leaving tomorrow. But if I had a ticket to the Super Bowl, I'd probably find a way to stay.
Well, you could win 2 tickets to
I
the
was
Super
just gonna
Bowl. I
say.
heard. Yes.
I heard on the streets. Are you
The
gonna
Manifest streets. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to come to Neo tonight?
I will be at Neo tonight.
Okay.
Yes.
I brought my sideways fedora.
I love it.
I'll have it on. No, I'm kidding. I didn't bring a sideways.
Wow. You gonna do Neo like that? Come on, man.
I brought a Band-Aid last year for Nelly.
Oh yeah.
No, I did not bring a Band-Aid.
You were that guy.
Wow. So Manifest always booking the acts that have a signature look, right?
Yeah.
That's the key there, right?
It's talented. A lot of talented people. And I think the beauty about booking guys like Neo or Nelly is they can get up there with basically a laptop and a microphone and put on a whole show. I mean, I know it's a little more than that, but they don't have to. You're not wheeling in cases.
Oh, don't downplay the artistry there. Okay.
There's artistry for sure. I mean, there's talent. There's talent for sure.
Yes, we don't want Neo writing us at the podcast,
Where's that Rob guy? I heard what he was saying about me. Get up here.
So, Katie, I mean, it's a fantastic show, and I want to say, from my perspective, from the media perspective, I want to thank you guys for being so supportive of us as partners and really embracing us and doing that type of thing. I think that's a fantastic way as the industry continues to evolve to be able to connect with those people. And I know that we're not done with this year, right? But what kind of things maybe can we look forward to next year at Manifest?
So we have a new venue. We're going to be at the Venetian. So much more space, which will give us more opportunity for more activations. So all the cool things like the puppy lounge and the beer garden, but it'll give us more space to have more booths, more opportunities for networking, and we're looking at adding topics because end-to-end supply chain, we're very, very committed to that, and so there's different venues where we can expand our offerings. New this year for shippers, we had the roundtables for shippers, so that allowed us, if there was a topic that we couldn't address in one of the track sessions, we can bring the shippers together at a table and they could talk about it. We're considering adding things to that day one workshop day. There's lots of opportunities that having more space and that are all on the table.
I think having more space and coming out of the trade show world, I worked in trade show logistics for 12 years with GES, which is one of the contractors that puts on shows. I think by going to a place like the Venetian, we open up the square footage and the size of the venue. We're also going to open up to more people that come in that are in the robotics space and some bigger exhibits that maybe are more complex and not just a pop-up booth. Nothing against a pop-up booth, because if you've got a good product and you've got good people that are representing you, you don't need anything but a table and chairs, really. But if you're trying to demo some type of product, automation and robotics, Kevin and I both go to 2 shows that are big into that, ProMat and Modex. Are you coming to Automate in Chicago at all?
I'm not. I know. I keep getting asked that, but
it's free.
I'm not going.
You know it's free?
Yeah, I know it's free.
Yeah. I live in Chicago, so I'm going to go to this. But I was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Wow.
So, I mean, MIT, come on now.
Just down the street.
Yeah,
it's
neighbors.
in the water.
Absolutely. So I mean, it's a fantastic show. I can't say it enough, and we really appreciate you coming by and talking to us here and getting kind of the inside scoop from Manifest as well. And we're looking forward to the rest of the show today. And I'm curious, before we let you go here, I mean, what would you say for somebody that didn't attend this year, is going to attend next year? What's the one major thing to do to come prepared and get the most out of Manifest?
Make sure you download the app.
The app
I have said that over and over and over to people because it allows you to do your homework and ahead of time, connect with people. The technology
I'm going to tell you right now, someone, again, who's been to and done a lot of trade shows, there's only a matter of time until they start selling this technology to the outside public, because this is such a great way to connect, to interact. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's the future of supply chain logistics and the future of trade shows as well.
Exactly.
With that technology.
There we go.
Very in sync, very on brand, which is fantastic. So Katie, thank you so much for stopping by the booth and talking to us, and we're looking forward to the rest of the show. And next year can't get here sooner.
All right.
Some logistics socks from BWS.
Thank you.
Have you ever driven a forklift in your life?
I have. So I don't know if you guys know this. My first job
Tell us.
out of college, I managed a distribution center.
Wow.
You drove a forklift?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
What I want you to do, go home. I know Jack's probably too young to build this.
Oh, no. He loves Legos.
So build that and do a post on it.
Okay.
It's a forklift.
I love it.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for being on.
Yes. And we got to get you on the podcast to talk about that warehouse day.
Okay.
Those warehouse days another time. So we're gonna dig into that.
All right.
All right, Katie. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
and hope you have a good rest of the show.